Class 11 Mathematics, NCERT New Delhi and COHSEM Manipur. Unit 3 Coordinate Geometry. Topic Conic section. Subtopic Equation of a conic section having given eccentricity, focus and directrix. Standard equation and simple properties of ellipse. Exercise 11.3. Ellipse. What is an ellipse? An ellipse is the set of all points in a plane such that the sum of whose distances from two fixed points in the plane is a constant. An ellipse is the set of all points in a plane such that the sum of whose distances from two fixed points in the plane is a constant. Ellipse हाइबसी plane amada laiba set of points ni. Adugumba point adu plane aduda laiba fixed point anidagi oiba arapa anidugi samdu matam pumnamakta constant akaknaba number ama oiduna adum laiba. In this picture asida yerum manba sigi pointer na saliba cup asi ellipse ne. The two fixed points are called the foci of the ellipse. Fixed point ani ado ellipse asigi foci kawe, which is F1, which is F2. The midpoint of the line segment joining the foci is called the center of the ellipse. Foci anigi midpoint o asibu aikoina ellipse asigi center kawe. The line segment through the foci of the ellipse is called the major axis. Foci ani focus ani phawraga chatliba line asibu ellipse asigi major axis kawe. The line segment through the center and perpendicular to the major axis is called the minor axis. Center phawba axis the perpendicular oiba line asibu major ellipse asigi minor axis kawe. The end points of the major axis are called the vertices of the ellipse. Major axis ki end points asibu ellipse asigi vertices kawe. Aduga minor axis ki end points haibadi C amasung D asidi vertices natte. The length of the major axis from A to B, A dagina B phawbasi twice A ni. And the length of minor axis is C dagina D phawbagi asangbasi twice B ni. Relationship between semi-major axis, semi-minor axis and the distance of the focus from the center of the ellipse. Semi-major axis saragadi O dagina center dagina vertex ama phawbagi asangbasi small a ni. Semi-minor axis saragadi center dagina minor axis ki end point ama phawbagi asangba O dagina C phawba asini. Focus ama center dagi arapa haragadi O dagina F2 natraga O dagina F1 phawgi arapa chini. Ellipse amagi makhoi ahumgi marakta lainariba mari adudi O dagina A phawgi asangba sina O dagina C phawgi asangba dagi chawgani O dagina F2 natraga O dagina F1 phawgi asangba dagi chawgani habasi picture asidagi khoina khangle. Therefore, their relation is A square equal to B square plus C square. Remember this result. A circle is a special case of an ellipse. Fexima khangjun bayai ellipse haibasi circle haibasi ellipse ki a particular case amani. Eccentricity. The eccentricity of an ellipse is the ratio of the distance of one of the foci from the center to one of the vertices of the ellipse. Ellipse amagi eccentricity si in denote tawi masi ratio ni. Vertex amagi arapa vertex focus ama center dagi oiba arapa aduda vertex ama center dagi oiba arapa adun yenbagi ratio adun haibadi C by A ni. Ellipse haibasi in eccentricity haibasi in denote tawi masi C by A ni. C haibasi di focus ama center dagi oiba arapa aduda vertex ama centerigi oiba arapa aduna yenba haibadi anigi ratio adubu eccentricity haina khangnai masi generally 1 dagi pi establish standard equation of an ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1 standard equation is established textbook tamasi yaukre. Another form of an ellipse is x square by b square plus y square by a square equal to 1. Ellipse के अतोप्पा form अमदी मसाई x square मखादे a square लेरंबनी मतम अदुदा measure axis to x axis ता लेबनी हौजिक्ति x square by b square plus y square by a square equal to 1 हाइरगदी measure axis to y axis ता लेरनी minor axis ने x axis ता. Latus rectum. What is latus rectum of an ellipse? Latus rectum of an ellipse is a line segment perpendicular to the major axis through any of the foci and whose end points lie on the ellipse. Latus rectum haibas ellipse amagi latus rectum haibasi focus fauba axis the perpendicular oiba mahaki line segment adugi end singna ellipse ta leiba adugumba leimakak amani aduna si picture asida brown singiba vertical line ani si latus rectum ne makoi end singado ellipse ta lei aduga makoi singa si axis ta loina major axis ta perpendicular or loina na focus loina phawi. Find the length of the latus rectum of an ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, which is also in the textbook. The length of the latus rectum is twice b square by a in all the two standard formulas, two standard equations, whose length of the latus rectum is twice b square by a. Exercise 11.3. Find the coordinates of the foci. The vertices, the length of major axis, the minor axis, the eccentricity, and the length of the latus rectum of the ellipse x square by 36 plus y square by 16 equal to 1. Here the equation of ellipse is this. Comparing this with the standard equation, we get a square is 36 and b square is 16. This gives a is 6 and b is 4. The major axis of the ellipse is along x-axis as 6 is greater than 4. Using a square equal to b square plus c square, we get c square equal to 36 minus 16, that is 20, from which we get c equal to square root of 20. Therefore, foci is in this standard result, we have plus minus c equal to 0, plus minus c 0, whose giving the value of c we get plus minus 20 0. Let us draw a rough graph